to you. It must be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time somewhere out there because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. Glad to be with you on this beautiful Friday, the 6th day of August of 2021. What we do at Hardison's Tips for all of our brothers and sisters who are in the sales vertical, whether you're major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, regular retail, or automotive sales, we try to give you something to think about for that particular day. So let's get into it. It's Friday. For those folks who work month to month to try to reach your goals, let's end this week and this weekend, and let's get off in a good start. But all week we were talking about new entrepreneurs, congratulating them because they made that decision to go on their own, and that's what this country was founded on. And we were giving some tips on that. So we'll end the week with business goals. How can we achieve them? So, if you want to know how to achieve your business goals by strengthening your sales team performance, it pays to understand the importance of individual sales goals. Simply put, probably establishing individual salesperson's goals can and should be easier the entire sales team to try to attain the measurement of the total success. Unfortunately, though, without specific strategies for achieving the goals, individual sales goals sometimes end up at odds with sales teams and business goals. This can make it difficult to increase sales and maintain at the same time a positive sales team culture because you, as the owner, that's what you need. So, if we look at some of these things that you probably heard about in the past, they do come true. For example, there is no I in team. If you played sports, if you've been around sports, if your children played sports, it's a team, the collective. You may be a shining star, but you're part of that collective. Think of any sports analogy, football, for example. If a defensive lineman's goal is to register 8 quarterback sacks over the course of the season, then attain their goal should be logical. Why? If they do that, their team is going to be in a better position to have the offense on the field while the defense rests. The defense needs rest. If they are on the field too long, I guarantee you the other team will be winning. So let's take these individual goals and move them to a collective. That's what a good leader does. So I would say when you're thinking of your goals, make individual salespeople goals personal. But besides being personal, we need to let them know this is what you can do for the team by hitting your goals. Better yet, the salesperson's goals should mix both types individual plus collective or team solution selling, as we call it. Personalized goals encourage individuals to be innovative. That's what we want them to think. Remember, there's the rules of man, the rules of God, everything else is creativity. Everyone brings their creativity, but let's encourage them to include them in the overall goal. Make them align with the other mission or promises that you're trying to do as a new owner. This way, your sales manager, your VPs, everybody's focusing on the mission statement, the promise, but the goals for the individual and collective team is still there. One caution: make sure that individual sales success goals don't directly pit your sales team members against each other. Then you're going to lose. We see that all the time. I'll just use the automotive industry. They rank a board, and that's supposed to be the motivation. But if you're middle to the end or the last two, they don't get the touch. They don't get the love. They don't get the support. And eventually they're rotated out, and we have to go through the human capital acquiring again. And that's not a fun thing to do. Also, how about making your strategies rewarding? That's what most people leave out. Now, depending on sales, sales commission, bonuses, maximizing their pay plans, whatever it may be, I just want you to remember as a new leader, many times if you do one on ones, many times, if you do managing by walking around, this is basic things, that will encourage people more than what money can do. In other words, Brandon, we thank you for what you did last month. Without you stepping up and helping out some of the new hires with their role playing, we probably would not have gotten there. And I just wanted to be the first one to say thank you. Please keep up your efforts. That many times will go a lot further than any money can do. Individuals who are not in management are always wondering, how does the management team feel about me? Each time they call me into the office, is it going to be a write up? Is it going to be chastising? Let's do daily one on ones, even if we want to find out how the family's doing, even if we want to find out how the kids are doing. Is there anything that I can do from my position to help you reach your goals and dreams? Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with another Hardison's tip on this beautiful Friday, the 6th day of August. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.